This is Mirror Business FM. It's the morning drive. It's time to talk cars now. Friday afternoon. It's like nearly home time, or it's getting up towards home time. And Jacek Ziomek is here. So have you noticed, whenever you walk into the building, into the studio, everybody's smiling?
You smile always.
Yeah, I probably I should take life more seriously. I understand that, but it's because it's Friday and you're here, and we feel lighter, and we feel happy to see you. Jacek
Good
Ziomek.
almost afternoon.
It's exactly from XMotors. He's our kind of hypercar, supercar man. That's what I call you.
Okay.
So tell me about Jacek. He's a hypercar guy. He's a supercar guy. That's how I describe you.
Let's say petrol head.
A petrol head. That's more appropriate. So this last week you mentioned rallying.
But it would evolve in the future to the electro head.
Electro head, yeah, that's right. Yeah, electro petrol head. And I know. Well, you're becoming a fan of electric cars more than you were when you first came in here a few months ago. No, the first time you came in, I mentioned electric cars. I really thought you were going to throw something heavy at me.
They make me calm.
They're good.
Okay.
Good. Okay.
But this roaring for the V8
yeah. Okay.
makes a completely different. Wake up completely different emotions.
A petrol head you will always be.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. Once a petrol head, always a petrol head. So last week you mentioned rallying at one point, and you mentioned, we were talking about Audi.
Yeah.
There was an Audi release. Anyway, so you talked about how they were dominant in the 80s, and the Quattro was 1981. It was introduced, I think.
Yeah.
So somebody's texted in. So that
they smashed this discipline.
They smashed it, but somebody texted through to an Instagram reel that was on that we published, and this person is called Older But Not Wise 6701. That's their handle. They didn't dominate in the 80s. Audi, Lancia.
Okay, later on, true.
Okay.
But what Audi did was spectacular.
With the Quattro, you mean? Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I
we
don't
can say
know.
they woke up the discipline.
Which the all-wheel
what
drive
they did with the
thing,
driving system, the
Yes.
Quattro,
Yeah.
they changed everything.
Yeah. No, that's fair. So that was the early 80s. So they
But
debuted
if you give me an option, I prefer Lancia than Audi. Okay.
Oh, see,
because it's Italian.
It's Italian. Yeah, I thought
And
so. Yeah.
honestly speaking, I never had a Delta Integrale, but I've had Tima
Okay.
with the same engine, which was important for me.
You're going to please this person, older but not wise. So the Quattro was 1981. The Jana Rally in Austria won its first event. I've got the details here. 1982, first manufacturers' championship. Michelle Mouton became the first woman to win
famous
World Rally Championship. Yeah, Hannu Mikkola, Arne Hertz won the first World Championship victory for a four-wheel drive car in 1983 for Audi, and then they won the manufacturers' world title.
Of course, because the Lancia was well known because they won and they left the rallying and never been beat by anyone else.
Well, they kind of dominated from, I had to look this up because I don't know, so I'm going by what I've learned from Google here, but 1974 to 1992, they kind of dominated multiple championships, significant success in the World Rally Championship, the Stratos, the Lancia Delta Integrale.
And imagine how struggling it was when those days Lancia was a car when been getting rust even on the photo.
So you drive it out of the showroom and it starts rusting.
They did everything to show to everyone we are the best.
What about Lancia now? Where are Lancia now these days?
Nowhere
at all. That's why, because I remember a couple of friends had Lancias years ago, but I haven't seen any.
Fiat killed this brand.
Fiat killed them. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same what they're trying to do with the Alfa Romeo, but it's not possible to kill this car. Brand.
No, Alfa Romeo is a different thing.
You know this. I've heard that if you never had an Alfa Romeo, you're not a petrol head.
We've talked about this. I grew up in the back of one when I was 12 years old. My father, Alfa stood Sprint 1.5.
I remember when I bought first Audi. All my friends asked me, "What happened? Are you sick?" You never had a German car.
No, I've never had a German car.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, that was okay. One day you will learn, boy. That was what that meant.
No.
Feel that. And look, I've got a lot to talk to you about today, but I want to start with a story that you highlighted, and this is Max Armstrong, who is a YouTuber. Matt Armstrong. Sorry.
It's the guy who's well known about in the industry. He is rebuilding accident cars, flooded cars, luxury cars, Rolls Royces, Ferrari, and now it's time for the Bugatti, which is top of the top.
So he takes cars that have been in an accident.
From the auctions, auction,
auction
and
cars,
trying to rebuild them as fast as possible,
right,
in a budget way.
Okay, where's he from, Matt Armstrong? Is he?
I think
is he in the US?
US.
Okay,
I'm not sure, really.
Right. Okay, I've not watched it, but I'm interested in the story.
It's interesting because the CEO of the Bugatti, which is the Rimac now, the guy who invented the electric hypercar, if you know what I mean.
I do.
They joined the forces with the Bugatti, and he said, "This guy is wrong. He's telling the same part, but the same part number is different for the Bugatti and different for VW, which is not true in my opinion, as a guy who's working in the industry more than 20 years, right? And also in the spare parts. If the box is the same, manufacturer is the same, the part number, which is most important, is the same, it means it fits. There's no discussion, period.
Well, I would have thought so, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, a Bugatti Veyron, a Chiron, whatever it is, that's a bespoke vehicle, and I wonder.
Okay, but partially they have to use some existing solutions from the group. It has no sense, for example, to invent from the scratch the mechanism of the handle, right?
Yep, true.
So,
true. But would you manufacture parts for a car that is that much more advanced than your standard, production line cars? Would you have to work parts to
What
higher...
What is different?
Well, I don't know. I'm asking you. Would you have to work it to higher tolerances, or is there a different engineering involved?
Different engineering, but at the different part of the car. You have a different powertrain, different suspension, and, which is most important, different tires.
Yes, okay.
So there are a lot of differences. Those cars are not comparable, but if we are talking about the simple parts, same what we are doing for customers selling the parts for Maserati from Ferrari and from Audi for Lamborghini. If the part number is the same, some cars there is no twin brother for the Bugatti, right? But for the Lamborghini and Audi, Gallardo and the R8, then the R8 and the Huracan, they are twin brothers.
Okay, and those parts are exactly the same?
Exactly the same if the part number is exactly the same.
Okay, and manufactured to the same standards?
Yes, exactly.
They're packaged in the same way?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
sometimes the difference is the software only.
Right, okay.
You have the same part, the same module, but the software is different.
Okay. Do customers, I mean, I don't live in this world, but do customers of yours who own a Bugatti or Ferrari demand parts made by Bugatti or Ferrari?
That's the different story, because we are not able to give him the brand new parts from Bugatti because Bugatti is closing the door for anyone. You have to approach by themselves.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's much easier to have a Maserati, Ferrari, or Aston Martin, but still the next harder step is McLaren, which is also trying to reduce availability of the spare parts. So if you want to have a supercar, the easiest way is a Lamborghini and Ferrari.
Really? That's interesting. I didn't know that. All right then.
And also the resell is easier because as a potential buyer, you're considering how to service the car, how to maintain the car in a proper way, right? With a Ferrari, Lamborghini, you can go to the Audi specialist. They probably will help you with the spare parts and the solutions, right?
Okay.
If you have a McLaren, you have a problem.
Really? Okay. So, all right. Well, I'm learning something this morning. That's interesting. So, with Matt Armstrong, for example, when he
I think he's going in a proper way.
Well, you would get if he's a YouTuber the size that I think he is, then okay, he has the respect of lots of petrol heads online, and is clearly doing a job to a high standard. What do Bugatti think of his using parts that they say he shouldn't use, and what does he think of their response?
Take a closer look in the different perspective. If he's successful, he's stealing part of the market for them. Very luxurious and prominent market. Okay, it means we can do it without you guys.
Well, true, but it's also a way of opening up the market, isn't it? That you could have one of these cars. It's possible that you could have one of these cars without the horrendous charges.
Yeah, but also buying accident or flooded car is a way to have it, right?
Good point. Yeah.
And it's not sometimes important how big the accident was or how much it was flooded, but how it was recovered, how properly. Using the industry standard. This is most important.
Okay. This was, what car was this? This was a Bugatti Chiron, was it? It was a Chiron, okay. What's the cost for a Bugatti Chiron if I wanted to come down to your showroom?
Up to 25.
25 million?
Up to.
In dirhams or dollars?
Dirham.
25 million dirhams. Yeah.
Up to. Because you can get it for 15.
Oh, great, thanks. I'll check the back of the sofa, see if I can pick up some coins. It's an interesting story. So, what's the upshot of this? What does Matt Armstrong? What's his response to Bugatti?
Honestly speaking, I wasn't focused on that. I was surprised at how important is this guy if the CEO of the brand responds to him.
Well,
that's significant.
You're getting eyeballs. Well, I'm going to go and watch the video later today. I'm going to see what he's up to.
For me, the case is closed. It's not a space for discussion. It matches. The part matches.
Yeah. So if it fits and it works, yeah. If
it's a waste of time to discuss.
If it looks like a cat, it's a cat. Or something. Insert any other noun there. There's a couple of things I sent you a few notes yesterday. A couple of things I wanted to talk to you about.
You showed me the most anticipated cars of the year. One of them looks like surprised, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
which one?
I do know which one you mean.
I saw it on the street.
Well, did you?
Yeah. This one, I don't know the name, but it looks like surprised.
Looks like
probably
it's
easy
surprised that it's been invented. Well, let's run through them then. First of all,
Elettrica, of course.
The Elettrica, the Ferrari Elettrica, which is the silent kind of hyper crossover. 1,000 brake horsepower, 4-door, 4-seater SUV body. Not really a supercar formula, but that's going to be a big deal this year, isn't it?
Let's see.
How many have you got coming?
Excuse me?
How many have you got ordered? Yeah, have you got any ordered?
It's classified.
It's okay. So a few. All right. The Genesis GV90. This is a 3-row electric SUV. Supposed to be a flagship car. Lounge style, comfort, apparently. EV convenience, cutting edge tech. I'm not even getting a smile out of you, Jacek, on this.
It's a try of Hyundai to copy Lexus and Infiniti.
Okay. That's enough of that then. The Bentley Urban SUV, what do you think of that?
Could be interesting.
Yeah?
Could be interesting. Let's see.
0 emissions, handcrafted detail, premium materials. It's just under the
They have to catch the industry, honestly speaking.
All right then. But that's a very sophisticated...
Take a closer look what is similar in the group. That's probably the copy.
Okay, well that's launching
copy with
this year.
Of course, luxury touch.
The Porsche Macan EV. We've talked about this a little bit.
Still anticipated?
No, these are launching. These are launching, or one or two may even be launched. Actually, anticipated as
honestly
in they are
speaking,
coming.
That was a car I was considering to order.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
Because of the size, performance, and this. I wanted just to try the EV for every day.
Great range, fast charging. This is one
I saw there was a premiere of the new Cayenne electric, which is, for me, it doesn't look good.
Really?
It's my opinion, okay?
You're entitled to your opinion. I enjoy your opinions.
They're trying to do something new,
Yeah.
but it's like electric Mercedes-Benz, E-Class, S-Class. Maybe after 2 years, I'm trying to understand this design, but it doesn't look so good like others.
When you say doesn't look so good, just aesthetically, just the way when you look
It's
at
not
it,
about
doesn't strike you,
the proportions.
right?
If you have a luxury car, you should focus on the standard proportions, like you have a Maserati Quattroporte, you have a Bentley Continental. There are some kind of universal proportions.
Okay.
Take a look at the Continental or a Ghost. It looks beautiful on the road.
It does. It looks, it's impressive,
Timeless.
sophisticated,
Timeless.
it's imposing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't need to explain anything. You have a Rolls-Royce badge, okay, or Bentley badge. You don't need to make a salto to explain your customer you're doing something better.
Yeah, that's the statement. Okay, I'm with you. The other thing that there is some excitement about is the Neue Klasse. This is the i3, the BMW,
Okay.
reinventing it as an EV sedan. That's much anticipated. Battery efficiency has been improved.
They did a
say.
big step forward as a BMW.
Yep.
Design is controversial, as always.
Yes.
It's usual thing for the BMW with a new series.
I hesitate to bring BMW up with you. I know you like BMW, but new BMW...
Not
you're
for the design. It's not
Yeah.
about the design.
Yeah.
It's both for the performance, for the driving pleasure. It's different approach.
Okay. Excited about the i3, the new class, the Neue Klasse?
If it would be available as a M series, probably yes.
Okay. We're coming up to I think it's the Omoda, actually, the C7, the one that looks surprised. Is that? We're not there yet. We'll come to that.
I skipped it.
Yeah, I thought you would. The Rivian R2.
This one is a surprised car.
Is this a surprise?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, now I'm with
Take
you.
a look
Okay.
at this, at its face.
What, the grille and the
Yeah.
headlights? Yeah, you're right.
I'm surprised I'm here.
It is a bit.
It says I'm surprised I'm here.
It's like its headlights are in somebody's
Yeah.
headlights. No, I'm with you.
Like you just woke up and someone put a flash on your face.
But it's rugged. I mean, it's an entry-level car. It's an entry-level SUV, really, isn't it? It's not the most expensive car.
So if you don't have a university diploma, you have to be wrong. You have to look
No,
bad.
in terms of where it sits in the industry, but it's
They
rugged, looks
simplifying.
practical, relatively
Yeah,
affordable.
but they are trying to simplify the design,
Okay,
which doesn't look good, in my opinion.
all right then. Have you ever driven a Rivian? Rivian, I think it is.
No.
You've not driven one. Okay. Young professionals, small families. It's value for money EV. I think.
Did you ever
SUV?
eat rats?
Did I?
This same kind of ridiculous question.
No, well, you're a car guy. I thought you may have driven one. You've never driven a Rivian
no.
EV. No, okay. So it's not that. So that's the one that looks surprised to you, which I think is a great description. I've got this image in my head now. The Omoda C7. This is another Chinese vehicle coming to the Middle East. Hybrid and electric drivetrains, they say, and it's supposedly going to be one of the best new car options for 2026 for UAE car buyers. We're looking forward to that.
Silence.
Okay. The Mazda rotary sports car, that's anticipated this year. I thought this would interest you.
I told you before, I never had a Japanese car, but
Yeah.
Mazda is doing a good design always.
Oh, it's electric and a rotary engine for the
Yeah.
sort of range extender, if you like.
They probably did kind of connection because they are well known about from the rotary engines.
Yes.
Wankel.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So if it's properly done, it will be successful, and the design is good. And if the price tag is proper, why not?
It looks very
But
nice.
with a rotary engine, I suggest a long warranty.
Really?
Yeah.
That's important.
Because it's not that's important.
Yeah.
You don't know what to expect. You probably should have a proper service for your car. So the only one is a dealership probably.
Okay. Well, you should always have a proper service for your car, shouldn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, that should just be standard anyway, I suppose. Okay. Very nice looking vehicle. Very smooth, slightly rounded lines. Very kind of real throwback.
Mazda also released a car similar to Puro Sangue. Remember? They were telling the Puro Sangue copied Mazda.
I can't picture it, but
Of course, not so good looking, but
right.
Mazda is well known about the design.
But Mazda is.
Take a look at the Mazda 6. It's, I don't know how many years the same design is in the market. It's
Well,
still
there are
universal.
elements of that design in
Because
this rotary sports
We're
car.
going back to the proportions.
Yes. Okay. And that's coming out as a really important aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. There are other stuff that I wanted to talk about, but we really don't have time. We've got less than a couple of minutes, but I did want to throw one thing in here. The Cadillac Lyric has been reviewed. This was George Curavia, who is a correspondent for Khalij Times, does all the car stuff for Khalij Times.
I didn't check the details, but I think the Cadillac has to join the race.
Do you think so?
I mean, they have
Luxurious
to have
car.
they have to have some answer for other options like the electric car. Of course, it's not the same level, but you have. We were talking about a Bentley, electric SUV, right?
Yeah.
So Cadillac has to be there as well. Remember, they're starting in Formula One, so new market is there possible.
I guess more international eyes on the brand as well, so
Yeah.
they're going to need to catch up, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just run through a couple of things on this before we finish. It's alongside the smaller Optic, so this is the Lyric. It's like a tall estate car, they say, so just a little bigger. Almost Panamera-like, the journalist that wrote this article says. Nearly 5 meters long, so as you would expect, big, and I wonder if the
No, it's
proportions
not a
would
big
be...
car.
Would the proportions be okay for you?
Yeah, sure, of course.
As long as you're happy, that's the main thing, I suppose. But full of tech as well, and there's a lot of attention on it.
If you
Big wheels
cannot,
too,
if you cannot
21-inch
afford
wheels.
the Porsche, take a look at the BMW.
Okay, or maybe look at this one as well, I suppose. But
If
that's
if your pocket is deep enough, go for the Porsche.
okay. That's your advice. But unfortunately, my pockets are not deep enough.
Okay.
You've not even let me have a test drive of anything yet.
Maybe
but
something older.
I'm going to work on you.
The problem is, if in an older car, you have to catch it in a moment when it lost its value and not starting rise the value. That's the best moment.
Well, that's the trick with classic cars, isn't it? Yeah, I know. I always enjoy talking to you. This will be podcast very shortly, and it will be under the Luxury Brakes podcast that we've
I'm
just
the brake.
launched. You're well. Maybe I need to learn how to become the brake. I'm not sure. But for now, Jacek Ziomek, always good to talk to you.
Thank
From
you.
XMotors, thank you very much for coming in.